neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
What's wrong?
Madge and Hilda, that's what's wrong. They have just had a blue in the bar in front of customers. I warned Madge.
Well, you know what a difficult woman Mrs. Mueller is. How can you be sure it was Madge's fault?
Mrs. Mueller is a very good housekeeper. She'd be damned hard to replace.
You had a lot of trouble finding a barmaid too. Oh, you're not going to fire Madge, are you?
Well,
you said yourself she was doing a good job, and the regulars seemed to like her.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose.
Well, she deserves another chance.
Come in, Madge. Sit down.
Look, Paul, I'm very sorry about what happened, but that woman was very abusive to me.
Madge, I told you I wanted her treated with kid gloves.
No, I lost my temper. I shouldn't have, but I did. Now, if you're going to fire me, I really would appreciate it if you gave me the chance to quit first.
Well, I intended to when I came into the office. But Sue reminded me what a good barmaid you're turning into. And they're hard to come by. And all right, Mrs. Mueller is hard to get along with at times.
She was very rude. She became quite personal, and every time I tried to be reasonable...
You've made your point. Look, all things considered, I'm prepared to give you another chance. Why, I don't know, but I don't want it to happen again, understand?
Yes, of course. In future, I'll just try and avoid her as much as possible.
No, you'll do better than that. I want you to go over there now and apologise to her.
Me apologise to her? She's the one who ought to be apologising to me. All right, I'll apologise.
Good. And the next time you have reason for complaint, come to me first. Don't have a row in front of the customers.
Of course, that won't happen again, but there is just one thing. Yesterday, she came into the bar and took some brandy, supposedly for the kitchen. Well, I was talking to the chef earlier this morning, and I just happened to mention the brandy, and he said it never reached the kitchen. Well, judging by the look that passed between him and his assistant, I'd say that they think Mrs. Mueller's honesty isn't all it should be.
Pretty serious accusation.
I'm not making any accusations, Paul. I'm just telling you how it seemed to me. I may be quite wrong, but I thought you should know.
Thanks. But Mrs. Mueller has been here for a very long time. She does an excellent job around the place, and I know Jack thinks very highly of her.
Perhaps I'm jumping to conclusions then. Anyway, thank you for being so reasonable about this.
Well, I won't be if there's a next time.
There won't be.
Good.
You seen the thermometer?
It's in the bathroom cabinet. Why?
Well, it says in one of these pamphlets that Clyde gave us that your body temperature at the time can make a lot of difference.
Yeah, I had heard that.
You're supposed to take your temperature in bed before you get up.
It's a bit late now.
Oh, we'll just take it anyway, just to see.
Yes, I have a lot of housework to do.
Well, what if it's the right moment? Well, you don't want to miss the boat, do you?
I suppose not. At least as a scientific, doesn't depend on which way the wind's blowing or love potions that put you to sleep.
No need to keep on bringing that up.
There's Clark, the comatose Casanova.
Want me to open the coffee shop this morning?
Oh, thanks, mate. That'd be great. I'm doing a lot of trade on Sunday lately.
All right, well, I better get down there then. You sick or something?
Yeah, I'm fine.
No, we just found the thermometer. We thought we'd see what Daphne's temperature was.
All right.
How's Nikki?
Good. She's a bit upset about her mum, though. So I'm trying to give her a whole lot of moral support.
I'm dreadful, but right.
Sorry?
Jane.
You're not supposed to take that out. Yeah, how does Jane feel about you seeing Nikki?
Oh, she's okay about it.
Must be a very understanding girl.
She is, yeah. Well, I hope your temperature's right, Daph. I'll see you later.
You can't blame him for wondering what we're doing.
How's the temperature?
It's just a fraction below normal.
It's too low.
You could always warm me up.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a lot of housework to do.
Nikki! Lenny! Oh, it's great to see you again.
Sorry I wasn't around when you arrived yesterday.
Oh, that's all right. I've really missed having a friend like you in Charleville, Lenny.
Not Lenny anymore. Everyone calls me Charlene now.
Oh, your mum finally got her way, did she?
I sort of outgrew Lenny anyway.
Oh, Charlene sounds much better. So good being back in Ramsay Street.
Hey, have you seen Mike yet?
Yeah, we went to a movie last night together.
Just the two of you?
Yeah, well, you and Scott were still at the swimming carnival.
Actually, I was wondering, has Mike mentioned Jane to you at all?
But he made it pretty clear that there was nothing really between them. He obviously got a bit lonely after I'd gone. But I'm back now.
Hi.
Good morning, where are you off to?
Oh, I'm going to open the coffee shop for a while. Do you want to come?
Oh, Mum should be all right. She's got Uncle Jim and Auntie Helen there. Are you going to come too, Lenny? I mean, Charlene.
No, I've got a few things to do.
All right. Well, we'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll come down later if you get a chance.
Might see you in a while then. Hi. I like your dress. Thanks. Look, I'm sorry. I know I acted like a real dag over the cheerleading stuff. I'm glad you passed the audition even if I didn't.
Well, I'm not going to do anything about it till I get my HSC anyway. I've been wanting to make up with you ever since. I didn't think you'd still be talking to me.
I was stupid, I know. Can we just forget it?
I can't afford to lose another friend. Especially since Mike's dropped me.
I don't think he's dropped you. He's just being nice to Nikki because her mum's sick, that's all.
No, there's more to it than that. He must be really keen on her. The minute she came back on the scene, he couldn't care less about me.
It's not really like that.
Mrs. Mueller, I do hope we can work together in harmony from now on. Oh, no, that's not good enough. I've got to say I'm sorry, haven't I? I'm sorry, Mrs. Mueller. Oh, I can't. It's not my fault. I'm sorry, Mrs. Mueller. All right, Mrs. Mueller, you'll get your apology.
Well, what happened? You've been gone such a long time.
I had to have a walk around trying to prepare my speech.
Speech?
Yes, I've got to apologise to that woman.
Paul didn't fire you?
Oh, no, but here comes the hard part. Mrs. Mueller, I'd like to apologise. I had no right to lose my temper in spite of the extreme provocation.
Well, Mrs. Mitchell, I must admit you surprised me. I didn't think you'd have the decency to apologise after being fired.
Oh, I wasn't fired.
Why not?
Because Paul realises that I'm as much of an asset to the business as you are. That puts us on quite an equal footing, really, doesn't it? Thank you for looking after the bar for me. It won't be necessary again. Would you like another orange juice, Ray?
Thanks, Dal.
Oh, there's something else I'd like you to check too.
What's that?
No, it's just something Mad said. I don't know if it has much to do with it. Come here.
I can't believe it, Mr. Robinson, that you let that woman stay here after the way she's treated me.
Calm down, Mrs. Mueller. Have a seat. Madge did apologise to you, didn't she?
Oh, yes, she apologised. With her tongue in her cheek. Told me we're both on equal footing. Did you say that?
Not in so many words, no. But look, Madge is doing an excellent job running the bar.
The bar? I keep the whole hotel running smoothly. Jack Lassiter employed me 7 years ago. He knows a great deal of his success is due to me. He wouldn't tolerate the way I'm being treated now. And neither will I. The only thing I can do is to give a week's notice.
There's no need for that.
I refuse to work with that woman. Either she goes or I go.
Look, why don't you come back and discuss it with me in the morning? I mean, things will be in better perspective by then.
I won't change my mind. But you'd better make up yours. It's either her or me.
You're not going to let her push you around like that, are you?
I've got to do what's best for the hotel. I mean, a housekeeper is more important than a barmaid. I just hope she's in a more reasonable mood tomorrow.
And if not?
Got no choice, have I? Well, Madge will have to go.
Oh, hi, Jane. If you're looking for Mike, he's at the coffee shop.
Yeah, I know.
Can we do something for you?
I need to talk to someone about Mike.
Oh, come in.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you.
Now, what was it about?
It's Nikki and Mike. I know she was his girlfriend before me, and I can understand how he wants to be nice to her since her mother's sick, and
You still upset?
I just think there's more to it than that. I think he still likes her. More than me. Charlene says I'm making mountains out of molehills, but... Well, you know Mike better than anyone. What do you think?
Well, hadn't you better talk to Mike yourself?
I have. He says it's just because of Nikki's mother. But it doesn't seem like that to me.
Look, I'm not sure what Mike thinks, but he should be completely honest with both of you. And Des and I were going to pop down to the coffee shop later on. And we'll have a word to Mike if you like.
Oh, thanks. That'd be terrific. I just need to know where I stand.
We'll see what we can do.
You know, I might actually be able to talk Mum into looking for a unit down here. And then she can be near Auntie Helen and I can be near you.
Great. Look, I might just go and make some sandwiches because it's nearly lunchtime.
Okay. Oh, you made it. I'll just get some of this stuff cleaned up and then we can get down to some serious studying.
Where's Mike?
He's in the kitchen.
Oh, I might just see if he took any notes on our last English class.
Okay.
Come to give me a hand too.
You're giving Jane a pretty rough deal.
I didn't mean to. Look, she should have understood. Nikki's upset about her mum. I didn't want to make things worse by telling her about Jane.
Oh, terrific. And what's Jane supposed to do in the meantime?
It's only for a little while. Well, maybe. When Nikki goes back, I can explain to Jane that she's the one I care about.
You've got rocks in your head if you think you can treat a girl like that. Oh, and then have her come running back whenever you feel like
It's
it.
none of your business.
Jane's my friend.
You haven't been speaking to her for days. What about Nikki? I thought she was your friend.
She is. I don't want to see either of them get hurt.
Look, why don't you just butt out of it
Mike,
and
there's a couple of customers. I think it might be better if you serve them.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't he terrific?
Here we are, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Haven't you got anything to do? It doesn't look good you hanging around here all the time.
Why not?
Well, people will talk, that's why.
So I'm an alcoholic. I think you've already said it.
I mean, they'll talk about you and me. Mrs. Mangle, for one, never misses an opportunity.
Who cares what she thinks?
I have to set Charlene a good example.
You're always pulling away from me, aren't you? If I'm wasting my time with you, well, you might as well just say so. I don't want to make a fool of myself.
Oh, Ray, it's not that.
Then what is it?
Well, it's just that... Look, now is not the time or the place.
Well, let's make a time and place. When do you finish?
Oh, Ron takes over at 1 o'clock.
All right, I'll pick you up then and we can talk. And you can tell me exactly what the problem
Ray,
is.
really, I don't think...
I want to know, Madge. I want to be able to do something about it.
It's not very busy, I see.
No, you didn't have to bother coming down.
I wanted to talk to you about Jane.
I've already had Charlene going on at me about that.
She's very upset.
How do you know?
She came to see us.
What for? It's between me and her. Don't see why she had to go whinging to everybody.
I thought you said you loved her.
I do, but I don't see why she had to go telling everybody else.
Des and I aren't everybody else. We care about you. But Jane's upset, Nikki's getting her hopes up. Now you're going to have to be honest with both of them.
I have been. Look, I told Jane that I just wanted to give Nikki some moral support.
Well, letting Nikki think you're still romantically interested in her isn't the way to do it. She's only going to get more hurt in the end.
It's only for a week or so.
That is not the point. You can't go around playing with people's affections like that.
Still don't see why Jane had to drag everyone else into it.
Oh, look at it from her point of view. You're her first boyfriend. It's the first time she's ever really had anyone to care about her, and now you're paying all your attention to Nikki. You can't blame her for feeling a bit insecure about it all.
Okay, well, what am I supposed to do about it?
Tell Nikki how you really feel about Jane.
Look, I don't know. Nikki needs me right now.
Well, you can still help her as a friend. Don't pretend there's anything more to it if there isn't.
All right, I'll talk to her now.
Good.
It's so good to be back with Mike. It's just like old times. I've been feeling really down about Mum. He's just what I need right now.
What are you doing?
You heard what she said. I can't say anything to her now. Look, maybe I'd be better off with Nikki anyway. At least she hasn't got a big mouth.
Oh, come on, Mike. You are being very unfair to Jane.
The way I feel right now, Jane can just go and jump.
Paul, those figures you asked me to check out.
Yeah?
Well, there seems to be quite a few discrepancies. At first, I'd say Jack Lassiter was pretty casual with his paperwork, but once you run it through a
What
computer,
sort of discrepancies?
it seems like someone's been skimming quite a lot of money off Lassiter's for a long time.
You sure?
It'd run into several thousands over the years.
Looks like Major's bottle of brandy was just the tip of the iceberg. Sit down.
I'm happy standing.
I rang Jack Lassiter in Europe a little while ago.
Then I'm not surprised you want to talk to me. I knew Jack wouldn't allow you to let me go.
Well, actually, I rang him to discuss something that the computer had shown up. Large discrepancies in the stock-taking figures that go back over the last 5 years.
Can't understand how that could be. There must be some mistake.
Well, you take full responsibility of ordering everything for the motel?
Yes, of course, and I've always been most careful. I hope you haven't given Jack the impression that I've neglected my duty in any way.
It's not a matter of neglect, Mrs. Mueller. You see, somebody's been skillfully and systematically defrauding the business. You're the only one in the position to do it.
How dare you? What proof do you have to make an accusation like that?
I have the facts and figures here. Enough to prosecute with.
You've made a terrible mistake.
Well, if I have, I'm sure the police will sort it out.
You've called the police?
No, not yet.
It was me. I'll pay back what I can. Please don't call the police.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Mueller, but the law has to deal with this.
Do you have to bring the police here? I don't think I could bear the humiliation of everyone knowing. The staff who've worked under me.
Well, you collect your belongings and I'll drive you to the police station. There's no need for everyone to know why you've left.
Thank you.
Did you talk to Mike? Is everything going to be all right?
I don't think it'll help much. As a matter of fact, it probably made things worse.
Oh,
Maybe you should talk to Mike yourself. It's the only way.
yeah, you're right. I'll go down the coffee shop now.
Nikki's there too.
That might be better. I'll talk to both of them.
Think we should go back?
No. We've got to let them fight their own battles.
You won't have to worry about Hilda Mueller anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, she's no longer with us.
But, oh, Paul, you didn't fire her because of her argument with me, I hope. I mean, I didn't like the woman, but I certainly didn't want to see her fired. Anyway, you said she was very valuable.
Yeah, well, it had nothing to do with that. She left because of, well, personal reasons.
Oh. Oh.
I was talking to Jack on the phone a little while ago. He was delighted to know that you were running the bar. He also suggested that you'd make a very good housekeeper.
Me? Oh. Well, it's a big job.
Yeah, it is. Would you be interested in training for the position?
Oh, I don't know. It's such a lot of responsibility.
Well, you took on responsibility when you had the business with Fred, didn't you?
Oh, yes, but that was different.
Why?
Well, it was our business, for one thing. If I made mistakes, I was the one who paid for them, but in a business as big as this,
Look, if you do a hotel management course, there's no need for mistakes. There's a course starting in Adelaide in a couple of days. Interested?
Oh, I don't know. It's all a bit sudden. Could I let you know tomorrow?
Yeah, okay. But look, don't leave it any longer than that. Well, if you don't want the job, I'll have to advertise. It's a golden opportunity, Madge. I thought you would have jumped at this.
Oh, Paul, it's just that I've been out of the workforce for such a long time. Admittedly, I worked with Fred in the business, but it was mainly behind the scenes. And in a job like this, I'd be dealing with a lot of staff and the public.
Come on, Madge, you can do it. Besides, you will be trained.
Oh, and there's Charlene. I wouldn't have much time to spend with her, would I? Oh, Paul, I really do appreciate the offer, but there's just such a lot to think about.
Well, look, why don't you go home, sleep on it, and let me know tomorrow morning.
Mike, I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, it's all right with me. I know you're a bit upset. I'm sorry. But I guess you just didn't realise how Mike and I still feel about each other.
Is that true, Mike? Is Nikki more important to you than me?
I'll talk to you later, Jane.
I think we should sort this out.
I didn't think that there was anything to sort out.
Well, I think there is. Mike's been telling us two different stories, and I'd like to know the truth.
Well, so would I. Well, Mike?
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Well, Mike? Well, tell her. We're back together, right?
Yeah, but
Oh, sorry, Jane. It's tough, I know, but that's the way things are.
How come you keep doing all the talking? If you want to drop me, Mike, why don't you just come out and say it?
Face it, Jane, it's over.
I won't believe it until I hear it from Mike. If you've got anything to say to me, I'll be out by the lake.
Jane, look,
No, Mike, let it go. You'll only make it worse.
Nikki, I don't want to lose her. I really care about her.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you're upset about your mum. I wanted to help, and you sort of got the impression that things could be the way they were before.
And you didn't want to make it worse by telling me any different.
Well, I don't want to hurt you, Nikki, but I don't want to hurt Jane either. You've got to understand that she had problems too.
Well, you'd better go and tell her what you've just told me then. If you think that I'd want to be with you under false pretenses, then you don't know me as well as I thought.
Will you be okay?
Sure. Well, hurry up, go find Jane or she'll give up on you. Go on, I'll look after the shop.
Thanks.
Nikki let you go for a minute, did she?
Jane.
Look, if you're going to drop me, why don't you just come out and say it? I got along fine before I started going out with you, and I'm sure I'm going to survive now. I just want to hear the truth.
Look, will you shut up for a minute?
Who do you think you are, anyway? Maybe I haven't had much experience with guys, but I'm not a total moron. I'm not going to just let you string me along whenever it suits you. Okay, so Nikki's back and I'm on the way out. So why don't you just come out and say it?
Still think you're on the way out?
What's going on, Mike?
Oh, look, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, Jane. It's over between me and Nikki. It almost was before she went away.
Why didn't you tell her it was over when she came back?
Because she was so upset about her mother, I didn't want to make things worse. You're the one that I want.
I'm so glad we got this sorted out.
Well, that's terrific.
Yes, I suppose I should be flattered that Paul even thought of me.
And he knows you're the best woman for the job. I wonder if he gave Bulldog Mueller the boot.
He won't say why she left.
Yeah, well, serves her right if she did get the bullet. Oh, thanks, son.
Thank you, Nikki.
Good.
Are you all right, dear?
Yes. Mrs. Mitchell, could you do me a huge favour?
Yes, of course.
Well, Mike's meant to be looking after the coffee shop, only something happened and he had to go out for a little while. And I really should be getting back to Mum.
Oh, you'd like me to keep an eye on the shop, is that it?
Would you mind?
No, of course not. You run along. I'll take care of things till Mike gets back.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, she looks positively miserable. No wonder, really. She went back home to look after her mother and then in the process found out she'd lost Mike. Poor girl probably feels she can't win.
I know how she feels. I'm going to miss you.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, what about the course?
Oh, I haven't agreed to do it yet.
Yeah, but you're not going to turn it down, are you?
Well, how can I possibly accept? I mean, I've got the house to look after and I've got Charlene.
And you couldn't leave poor old Ray pining away for a whole fortnight.
Oh, you can fend for yourself.
Are you kidding? No beautiful face smiling at me from across the bar when I come in for a few drinks and no one to wrap me over the knuckles when I've had one too many. Look, of course I'll miss you.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous.
What is it with you, Madge? You were going to tell me what the problem is. Look, you're not going to get rid of me, so you better start getting used to the idea.
You know, I think I'd better go off and do this course. 2 weeks should give you time to come to your senses.
Well, if that's the last of it, I think I'll get home to Sam.
I've got some letters I wouldn't mind typed up by tomorrow. And wouldn't mind the company for lunch either.
Oh, Paul, I really should spend some time with Sam. He's starting to think his mother's got red hair.
Come on. Hey, you know how I feel about you. Don't you?
I did knock, but no one heard.
What can I do for you, Mrs. Mangle?
I happened to hear on the neighborhood grapevine about poor Hilda Mueller's sudden departure.
My news does travel fast.
I went to the hotel to see you, and I was told that I'd find you here, working. Mr. Robinson, I want to apply for the position as housekeeper. Here are my references.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Mangle, but I really do need somebody with experience.
Oh, but I'd be perfect. As you'll see from one of my references, I ran a boarding house of the highest caliber for over 10 years. It taught me all I need to know about organization, cooking for large numbers, not to mention keeping troublesome guests under control. And as you very well know, I'm scrupulously honest and reliable.
I thought you had a job, Mrs. Mangle, on the school crossing.
My husband and I are finding that we require a higher income, what with inflation and rising costs.
Yeah, look, Mrs. Mangle, I'm sure you'd make an excellent housekeeper, but...
Then I have the job.
I do have somebody in mind.
Oh, but Mr.
However,
Robinson...
the lady in question can't start for a fortnight, so I suppose there's a chance that I could take you on a temporary basis.
Oh, I'm sure once you see how valuable my services are, you'll be happy to keep me on permanently. When would you like me to start?
Oh, now, hold on a minute. I mean, nothing's definite yet. I need time to consider this matter.
But what is there to consider? You need a housekeeper, and here I am.
Yeah, look, I do need time to think about it. Susan, would you show Mrs. Mangle out? Call in and see me tomorrow, but not before 10, though.
Very well. But I'm sure you won't find anyone better equipped for the job than myself. You were Fred Mitchell's secretary, too, weren't you? A word of advice, my dear. Don't make the same mistake by getting involved with Mr. Robinson. People do like to talk.
Okay, describe Hamlet's essential character flaw and illustrate with quotations from the play.
Are you sure that's going to be in the exam?
Well, they seem to like questions on Shakespeare.
Just my luck.
Mike, you're avoiding the question.
I think it's time to put Hamlet away now, and it's time for some lunch.
Are you sure Daphne doesn't mind us eating the profits? I mean, there haven't exactly been that many customers in here today.
Well, let's just hope it stays like that, and then we get more time to ourselves.
For studying.
No, I can't study when you're around.
Me neither.
Anyone here?
That's Nikki.
What does she want?
I don't know. We can go and find out, though.
Hi. I know I'm butting in, but I just came to apologise.
You don't have to.
Well, I do. What happened was entirely my fault. I'm glad you two are back together.
So are we.
Mum and I are only going to be here for a little while, and I'd really like us all to be friends.
Sure.
Mike?
Yeah, great.
Well, how about we study together?
Good idea. Mike and I don't seem to be getting very far.
Well, why don't you, come round to my place tonight? We can study then.
What's wrong with now?
We agreed we'd pack it in, remember?
I didn't agree to anything.
Jane.
Why don't you make Nikki a sandwich? Maybe she can help us with Hamlet. We're a bit worried about the Shakespeare question in the lit exam.
Who isn't?
Call it quits for the day.
Hooray.
I won't expect you to work every weekend.
Oh, I don't mind.
I thought you said that you were worried that Sam would forget what you look like?
Not really. He's not that fickle.
In that case, how about that lunch invitation?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Hey, you're just blowing your best excuse.
Oh, it's not Sam. It's Mrs. Mangle.
You don't take any notice of that old gossip, do you?
Gossip's something I'd like to try and avoid right now, until I'm better established in the neighbourhood. Paul, you're not really considering her for the housekeeper's job, are you?
Why not? Could do worse. And besides, I do need somebody to fill in until Madge gets back.
Oh, but Mrs. Mangle? She'll make life a misery. Probably terrify half the hotel guests into leaving.
She can't do that much damage in 2 weeks.
Oh.
No, seriously. Well, her references were excellent. And apart from all her faults, she is honest. I wouldn't have to worry about her stealing from the bar, would I?
Perish the thought.
And she's such an old Scrooge, she'll certainly keep a tight rein on the budget.
Well, I pity the rest of the staff.
What? Not cope?
You're the boss. But I'll tell you what, if I was on staff and I knew Mrs. Mangle was the new housekeeper, I'd head for the hills.
Hills? What a brilliant idea. Well, for lunch. Woodford, it's a lovely drive from here.
Oh, thanks, Paul. But I really should give Clive a break from Sam. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, see.
You were right in the first place. Every morning before I get out of bed, I have to take my temperature.
And then you write it down on this chart. I still don't understand how the temperature...
Just you leave it to me. I promise you that when the time's right, you'll be the first to know. Now, come on, help me get all this cleared up. I want to get dinner on. Hi.
Hi.
G'day, mate. We're about to send out the search parties.
Well, we decided to stay at the coffee shop after it closed to do a bit more homework.
You and Nikki?
No, me and Jane.
Well, so you've made it up with Jane then?
Yeah. Do you want me to look after the place tomorrow?
What about school?
Well, we're on a study break. I think I can handle it.
Yeah, thanks. That'd be great. Wouldn't mind another day at home. Dinner won't be long.
Do you mind if Nikki and Jane come over to do some study afterwards?
Nikki and Jane?
Yeah, well, Nikki found out about Jane, and you were right. I shouldn't have let things get so out of hand. Jane sort of forced the issue, so I had to talk to Nikki.
How did she take it?
Great. She even came back to apologise to Jane.
How did Jane react?
Well, good. Those two are getting on like a house on fire now, and Nikki stayed on for a bit.
She needs all the friends she can get right now.
Yeah, I guess so. Have I got time for a shower before tea?
A quick one.
Okay.
What do you make of that?
Thought Nikki would be heartbroken, let alone want to come over and study with them.
Two's company. Gonna make it awkward between Jane and Mike. Wonder if Nikki realises that.
So do I.
Jane? Hey, wait. What are you doing today? I've got to take these back to the library and then I'm off to the coffee shop. Oh, is Mike working there? I thought I'd give him a hand and then we could study when it's quiet.
Oh, lots of luck. Well, didn't you see the warning signs last night?
Warning signs? What?
You two haven't been going out very long, have you?
Not that long. What are you talking about, Nikki?
Well, Mike gets grouchy when he's under pressure, just before exams. He'll be all right up to a point, and then bingo, he just wants to be left on his own.
I'll just have to think of a way of snapping him out of it, won't I?
That's the worst thing you can do. In fact, that's one of the reasons why we nearly split up. He'd get all uptight, and I'd try to laugh him out of it, and it made him 10 times worse.
So what'd you do?
Oh, I kept right away until he was over it. And then he'd act like it had never happened.
So, I shouldn't go to the coffee shop today.
Oh, well, that's up to you.
Are you studying today?
Well, if I can, it gets pretty noisy at Auntie Helen's place. Hey, you're good at chemistry, aren't you?
I'm okay.
Well, how about we study together? I could really use a hand with ionic equations. But I'd understand if you'd rather be with Mike.
Well, we have been seeing a lot of each other lately, and I guess a break wouldn't hurt. Do you want to come with me to the library?
You sure? Okay, just give me 5 seconds to get my books.
Oh, Paul, for me? They're lovely.
Maybe you won't stand me up for lunch today.
Oh, I meant what I said yesterday.
Oh, don't worry about Mrs. Mangle.
She's such a dreadful old gossip.
Yeah, we'll just forget about it. Don't give her the satisfaction.
Morning, Paul. Susan.
Madge.
Oh, hi, Madge. How are things?
Oh, nothing new to report. How's Sam?
Oh, terrific. You got to come over to Clive's and see him when you get back from the course.
Ah, yes. Well, actually,
Paul, I do appreciate the offer, but I'm afraid the answer's got to be no.
Oh, Madge, you can't.
I can't leave Charlene at the moment, not with the exam so close.
Well, Shane will be there, won't he?
Yeah, and I can keep an eye on her, Madge.
I really can't see a problem.
Oh, I suppose I'm just looking around for excuses. You see, I'd been out of the workforce for a very long time when you took me on, Paul, and the thought of trying anything new is absolutely terrifying.
Madge, I wouldn't have suggested you for the course if I didn't think you could handle it.
But what if I mess it up? What happens then?
Well, I'd have to look elsewhere for a housekeeper. And you could go back to your job at the Waterhole.
That's a comfort.
Well, either way, you've got nothing to lose, have you? In fact, you've got a hell of a lot to gain if you do well, which I'm sure you will.
Oh, I suppose I'd be crazy to give up a chance like this. And I've never been to Adelaide.
Well?
Oh, all right, I'll do it.
Good on you, Madge. I've got the course details in here somewhere.
I hope I'm doing the right thing. Anyway, a hard day's work will take my mind off it.
You won't be working today. There you go. No, I want you to take the day off to get organised. I'll get Clive to look after the bar. Well, the course starts tomorrow, so I'd like you to take this evening's flight.
How were you so sure I'd go?
Oh, I knew you'd realise it'd be too good to refuse.
Oh, I hope I don't let you down, Paul.
You won't.
Good morning, Pacific Bank.
Good morning. Could I speak to Des Clark, please?
It's just a moment. Mr. Clark. Yeah.
There's Clark speaking.
Hi, it's me.
Ah,
Des, you've got to come home.
Dav, what's the matter?
Everything's wonderful, but I want you to come home straight away.
Oh, you haven't hurt yourself, have you?
No. I've just taken my temperature.
You mean the
I'm not sure, but I think you should be here.
No, it's okay, Dav. Just relax. I'm on my way.
Okay. Love you.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything wrong, Mr. Clark?
No, I've just got to go out for a while, Phil.
Is your wife all right?
Oh, yeah. It's just that she's cooked a special lunch. I don't want to disappoint her. Just look after the fort, will you?
Yeah, of course, Mr. Clark.
Lunch? Take a seat, Mrs. Mangle. Here's your references.
Mr. Robinson, I trust that you've decided to take me on as the new housekeeper.
Job's yours.
Very wise. When would you like me to start?
Oh, is tomorrow too soon?
Oh, not at all. No, I took the liberty of making a few notes.
What sort of notes?
Oh, general things. I happened to be friendly with one of the hotel kitchen hands, and when I mentioned that I was to be the new housekeeper, she was happy to answer my questions. Oh, there seems to be room for some improvement in the way that Lassiter's has been run.
Running the complex is my job, Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, I'm fully aware of that, Mr. Robinson. But I'm sure you're not too proud to take a few pointers from an old hand like myself. Now, there's the question of having intoxicating liquor available in the guest room.
Mrs. Mangle, you do remember that I only want you for 2 weeks, don't you?
Oh, yes, you did mention it. But I'm sure you'll change your mind once you see me in action, as it were.
Yeah, well, look, I have got somebody lined up to start at the end of the fortnight, so if you don't mind, I'd appreciate it if you didn't make too many drastic changes in that time.
Just as you say. But I'm sure you'll be sorry to see me go. Well, Mr. Robinson, I'm sure that ours is going to be a very successful, happy working relationship.
Come on in, it's open.
G'day, Doc.
Oh, Ray, how did you know I was here?
Clive told me you're doing the course. Good on you.
Oh, yes, I hope I'm making the right move.
You'll be the star pupil. Now, what say we go out to lunch and celebrate, eh?
Oh, Ray, I can't. I'm afraid I've got to defrost this fridge. I can't trust it to Charlene. And I haven't even started the housework, and I've got all my packing to do.
Forget the domestics for a couple of hours. And then come on, I'll take you somewhere really special.
That's just your style, isn't it? Never mind my responsibilities. Just drop everything and waltz off to lunch. Spend a fortune. Why worry? It's only money.
Yeah, it was just a suggestion.
Oh, Ray, I said no, and I mean no. Now, please, would you stop hounding me?
Well, fair enough. I'll see you around and have a wonderful trip.
Ray, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
I just can't figure you out. Sometimes I think you really like me, and other times as if you don't want a bar of me.
But it's this course. It's making me nervous.
Oh, no. It's more than that. Now, come on, the truth. Why can't you and I make a go of it? Hey? Look, I'm a decent sort of bloke, aren't I?
Yes.
So why do you keep fobbing me off just when I think we're making some headway?
It's just that you remind me of somebody else, that's all.
Fred? Yeah, well, I've heard all about that one. And I'd never treat you the way he did.
How do I know that? Every word, every gesture, every time I look at you, I see Fred, and I remember the way we ended up. And that's why I've decided that we shouldn't see each other anymore.
Oh, Madge.
I mean it, Ray. In fact, that's one of the reasons I decided to do the course, to give us both time to accept it.
I'm not accepting anything.
It's finished, Ray. There's no future in it. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
I think you really like me, and other times as if you don't want a bar of me.
But it's this course. It's making me nervous.
Oh, no. It's more than that. Now, come on, the truth. Why can't you and I make a go of it? Hey? Look, I'm a decent sort of bloke, aren't I?
Yes.
So why do you keep fobbing me off just when I think we're making some headway?
It's just that you remind me of somebody else, that's all.
Fred? Yeah, well, I've heard all about that one. And I'd never treat you the way he did.
But how do I know that? Every word, every gesture, every time I look at you, I see Fred, and I remember the way we ended up. And that's why I've decided that we shouldn't see each other anymore.
Oh, Madge.
I mean it, Ray. In fact, that's one of the reasons I decided to do the course, to give us both time to accept it.
I'm not accepting anything.
It's finished, Ray. There's no future in it. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
You say that I remind you of Fred. Well, look, I've never met him, so I can't say anything about that. Maybe we are alike. But I reckon if you got to know me better and took another look, you'd find that where it matters, we're poles apart. Look, you've had a rough time of it. We both have.
Ray, I'm not suggesting that you haven't had a rough time.
Look, there are just two ways you can go. You can stick your head in the sand and tell yourself there's no point going on, or you can pick yourself up and dust yourself off. It goes without saying how I feel about you.
Oh, it does it? Well, that might be all right for men, but women like to hear that kind of thing occasionally.
All right. Look, from the first time I clapped eyes on you, I knew that you were someone special. And I had you. Just listen to me. I can talk the ears off a blind mule, except when it matters.
I think you're doing rather well.
Of course, it'd be nice if you felt the same way about me.
Oh, well, of course, that goes without saying.
Well, then I don't see what the problem is.
The problem is that everything is moving too fast.
Hey, I can be slow. You should see how slow I can be. In fact, I hold records for being slow.
Oh, Ray, really?
Look, all I'm asking is that you don't say no definitely. Not until you've thought about it a bit.
All right. I won't say no until I've thought about it a bit. But one worry at a time, if you don't mind. Let me get this Adelaide thing out of the way first, will you?
But what's to worry about? This course will be a cinch.
Glad you think so.
Oh, not just me. I told you before, Paul wouldn't be sending you down there spending all that money if he didn't think you could handle a course.
No, I suppose not, but it's such a lot of responsibility.
Yes, well, you've been pretty much on your own with that family of yours. And I call that responsibility. And they're not exactly neglected.
No, all the more reason not to start now. Oh, dear. Can you imagine Charlene left in this place alone for 2 weeks? It doesn't bear thinking about.
Yeah, I know an excuse when I hear one. Anyway, she's got Shane.
Oh, you don't know Charlene. Shane wouldn't stand a chance.
But you told Paul you'd do the course.
Yes, I couldn't have been thinking straight. Oh, dear. No. It's out of the question. I'm just going to have to tell him I've changed my mind.
But that's fantastic.
Helen,
Why
have you
didn't you
seen
let
my-
me know
oh,
you were coming? You could have stayed with us.
What have you girls got planned for today?
Oh, nothing very exciting. Little shopping, lunch.
Actually, I've heard about your shopping expeditions, and little isn't a word I'd use to describe them.
Hey, Jim, there's something I've been meaning
Do
to
you have the
ask you.
address?
You don't think I've been keeping Helen away from work too much, do you?
I will see you then.
I don't think you can keep Helen away from anything she didn't want to be kept away from.
You'll never guess who that was. Not in a million
Don't
years.
tell me. Don't,
Grace.
Prime Minister.
Grace Barnett.
Who?
Grace Barnett, my oldest friend. Laura knows her.
Yes.
Well, now's your chance to meet her. She's staying at Lassiter's for a while, and I've invited her over this morning.
Well, perhaps I'd better go shopping anyway. She was more your friend than mine. You probably want to be alone with her for a while.
Oh, don't be silly to be like old times. You will stay, won't you?
Well, I did make other arrangements. I mean, I've arranged to have lunch with Ruth. We had a bit of a talk, you see, and...
You don't owe me any explanation. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters to me. But do stay and meet her. She'll be over straight away. Grace Barnett. It's been years.
Yes, it has, hasn't it?
There's no point in going on about it, Charlene. I've made up my mind.
You'd think you didn't trust me or something.
It isn't a question of trust.
Well, sure isn't.
Ah, look, that's enough, Charlene. We'll talk about it later.
So I'd better be running along.
No, Ray, you don't
Shane
have to
will
go.
be
We
here.
finished.
And Mr. Murphy said he'd look in if we needed him. So what can go wrong?
The mind boggles.
See? You don't trust me.
Charlene, there's your HSC to be considered too. You should be using this time for studying.
Mum, if I don't want to study, it doesn't matter whether you're here or not.
Oh, Charlene.
We had an agreement. I said I'd work for my HSC this year and then I can do what I want next year. That was our agreement and I stuck to my part of it. You're the one who's changing things. And I thought we were beginning to understand each other.
She's got a point, darling.
Oh, don't you start.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry, Ray. I've got no right to take this out on you.
This management course has really got you down, hasn't it?
Would you believe terrified?
Then why don't you tell Charlene that's the real reason you don't want to go? Look, personally, I think anyone who's achieved as much as you have over the years is going to come through a little thing like this course standing on her ear.
All right, Ray, you've made your point. I suppose I can do it.
Of course you can. Then you'll go?
Oh, yes, all right.
Atta girl.
Mum, that's great.
You were listening.
Not very loudly. No, you'll be great. I know you will.
Helen, I really am going to have to drop these papers off.
Oh, yes, of course. I thought she would have been here by now, but she'll be around for a while. I imagine you can catch up with her then.
Yeah, sure. You really are keyed up about this, aren't you?
Does it show?
Just a little.
Well, Bill, Grace, and I, we grew up together. I don't know, there's something special about growing up in the country. You're forced to fall back on your resources just that little bit more. And the friends you make are very special. Grace was more a member of the family than a friend.
That sort of friendship's hard to find.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ah, here she is. Come in, come in.
Hello, Helen.
Wonderful
Oh,
to see
it's
you.
wonderful to see you again.
Jim, this is Grace.
So you're Anne's Jim. They told me you were a handsome devil. Anne sent me a postcard when you got engaged.
Pleased to meet you.
And this must be Paul, is it?
No, it's Scott, actually. Paul's he's a bit older.
Oh, it can't be.
Time does march on.
Oh, nonsense, Helen. You look marvellous.
Thank you. Laura, look who's here.
Hello, Grace.
Laura, it's wonderful to see you again.
Helen, I'm...
Oh, Jim has to deliver some papers to his office. You can catch up together later.
Oh, right. Well, it was wonderful meeting you at last, Jim.
Same here. Yeah. See you soon.
Bye.
See you.
I think Scott wants to get on with his studies.
Yeah. Oh, good for you. I can't get over how good-looking he is.
Thanks.
Go on, off you go.
Right.
Oh, I wish you'd let me know you were coming.
I couldn't wait to see that look on your face.
Well, now you're here. That's all that matters.
I'll go and put the kettle on. You two obviously have a lot to talk about.
You will be staying for a while.
Oh, well, that all depends. You know me, the footloose and fancy-free life nowadays. Honestly, they say you have to travel to appreciate Australia. Don't you believe it?
I don't mind the place.
Laura, that's not to say that travelling isn't good for broadening the mind.
No, of course not.
Gran, is it okay if I go out for a bit to get a bit of fresh air? I thought I might go to the Lassiter's for a bit.
Oh, that's right, darling. Oh, while you're out, could you pick up my dry cleaning?
Yeah, no worries. You got a ticket?
A smile would do from you, Scott.
Yeah, well, won't be long then.
You shouldn't tease him, Grace.
Oh, come on now. The boy's got to learn. He's blonde, blue-eyed, bound to be a heartbreaker. He could even get a discount.
The dry cleaning will do.
Anyway, where was I?
London.
So I was.
I could never understand why you left so suddenly. I mean, you, Bill, and I were such friends.
Probably that's why. Complacency. I may have been deliriously happy, but I was aimless. I needed some direction, so I took it.
We should have kept closer contact.
Oh, I see. So my letters weren't good enough.
Oh, those letters. I devoured them, every word.
Yours, too.
Oh, it's so good to see you. I've missed you so much. We've a lot of catching up to do.
And we will, I promise.
Now, I'm going to put one of these on the
That's
floor
fine, yeah.
and the other on the dresser.
What's the
That
chicken
way
top,
you won't
please?
miss them either way.
That's
now,
right,
when you've
Mrs.
done what you're
Madge
supposed
Mitchell.
to do, you tick everything off like
Thanks
that.
a lot.
I know how to make a tea.
Oh, yes, all right.
Right, it's all set. You're confirmed on the 5 o'clock flight tonight.
5 o'clock, but I haven't... Oh, I haven't told you about the garbage.
Wednesday night, it's on your list.
Oh.
Anyway, Shane knows.
Yes.
Mum, it's all there.
Oh, I better show you the fuse box. No, on second thoughts, I better not show you the fuse box. If anything goes wrong, you wait for Shane to come home or you ring Ray.
I've changed hundreds of fuses. You're only away 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, it's impossible. I'll never be able to concentrate. I'll be worried the whole time.
I thought you said something about packing.
Oh, yes. Oh, Helen, I'll get her to keep an eye on you.
Why don't you call the fire brigade while you're at it? And the cops and the CIA.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I'll just pop in and see Helen now.
At least she worries about your love. Better that than the other way round.
How soon's 5 o'clock?
Hello, and what's all this then?
Mind your own business.
Going into the Seedley business, huh?
Could be. Cuts out the middleman this way. Well, established plants are expensive, even wholesale.
Oh, good thinking. So what are you doing with them here?
Paul's letting me use the old garden shed as a greenhouse.
For a small fee, hey?
He wants me to maintain the gardens. Could turn into regular work in the long run.
Well, you and Clive established it. Very good thinking, Shane. Very enterprising, too.
Yeah. Go on, get out of here. Oi, Scott.
Huh?
The dress. I love it. It's you.
Thanks, Shane.
So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind popping in every so often just to make sure everything's all right.
It's fine. What about meals?
Oh, no, that's very kind of you, Helen, but the responsibility of cooking for Shane will do her good. It might even teach her that being independent's hard work.
This is a wonderful opportunity for you, Madge. Definitely one of Paul's better decisions.
So everyone keeps telling me.
Well, you only have to look at the way you handled Mrs. Mueller. Oh, now stop selling yourself short. I believe you can do this job. I really do.
Just so long as there are no computers involved, eh?
Ah, yes, the computers.
Well, you can understand why I'm feeling a bit apprehensive, and you know how I hate flying.
You should have been here earlier. Grace was telling us all about her exploits in the air.
Oh, yes, that friend of yours. I remember you telling me about her.
It's strange. What's that saying about the more things change? It could have been 30 years ago the way we were talking. She, Bill, and I were terrific friends.
Is she staying long?
I hope so. But there is one problem. I still haven't decided whether I'll go to America to see Rosemary.
Helen.
Well, I'm thinking seriously about it. It would give Jim and Ruth some time together.
Oh, dear, look at the time. I haven't even packed yet.
Well, knock 'em dead. And don't worry about Charlie.
Thanks, Helen. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, she's keeping her heart at it, Laura.
Something wrong?
No. it's funny when you reminisce with old friends. All the forgotten memories and the ambitions you used to have.
Well, there's no point in living in the past.
And Bill, I couldn't have wished for a better husband. No, I feel as if I've neglected him lately. We said we'd stay together forever.
Well, what do you plan to do? You can't exactly ring him up and ask him over. Well, you said yourself you wanted to remember Bill just as he was.
Well, I could visit his grave. I haven't been there for ages. Have a bit of a chat.
Oh, Helen.
In fact, I will. I mightn't be able to live in the past any longer, but that doesn't mean to say I have to ignore it. Won't be long.
Little rippers, aren't they? Right time of the year to plant them, too.
Forget it. Might as well talk to a brick wall.
I thought Auntie Madge'd like these. Oh, she will for sure.
Listen! If you're so concerned about Mum, why aren't you doing something to buck up her confidence? She should jump at this chance to go to Adelaide.
Maybe she's worried about leaving you alone.
She trusts me?
With certain rules.
What rules?
Oh, let me see now. No friends to stay in the house while Madge is away. Charlene spends her spare time during the day studying for HSC and then off to bed by 10 o'clock.
Sounds more than reasonable to me, Lenny.
Well, when she says that, that's just a guideline. Well, I mean, there's 10 o'clock and there's 10 o'clock.
Now the rules, then that's it. Better get that straight.
Sure.
Auntie Madge trusts me.
That's right.
I'm serious.
I know you are.
Lots of luck, mate. I think you might need it.
I hope you're going to let me pay for this. Can't exactly plead lack of funds now, can I?
But I invited you.
Oh, I see. The man does the inviting and the paying.
Well, I suppose it does sound a little chauvinistic, doesn't it?
You could always arm wrestle for it.
That's fine by me.
Don't deserve this, Jim. Not after all the trouble I caused.
That's ancient history. Besides, I was really rather flattered that you wanted to stay with me that much.
It's the way I felt. Am I pushing things too quickly for you?
No.
You've got to tell me if I do. I don't want anything to spoil it. I know you want to take things slowly after Zoe.
I am getting over that.
I don't want to spoil anything for you. You have such a strong relationship with your family. It's one of the most endearing things about you. It's wonderful to be able to come in and pretend I was a part of that family.
The kids loved having you there.
As a guest. But how would they react if you and I became more serious? From what you told me about Zoe, you had a little interference from Lucy.
Never.
I wouldn't like to rock the boat, Jim.
Tell you what, come home to the house tonight for dinner, and we'll put it to the test.
Yes. All right.
You're joking.
Is this the face of a liar? No, it's true. She'll be gone 2 whole weeks.
That's amazing.
Amazing. Is that all you can say? Scott, it's brilliant.
All right. You know, look, Charlene, you ought to try and lighten up a bit. You take these things a bit too seriously, I think.
Don't be a dag.
Look, I'm really happy, okay? Your mum's going to Adelaide for 2 weeks, and I'm really happy, see? What more could you ask for? Hey, when exactly, well, not that I'm particularly interested or anything, but when do you think she'll be leaving?
She's getting her stuff ready right now.
So there's no chance of a plane strike or, bad weather or something?
No way.
So it just means you and me, hey?
Mm-hmm. 2 whole weeks.
Well, I reckon we ought to be able to entertain ourselves for 2 weeks. Oh, well, good on her. Mum needs a break. Well, don't you think you ought to be getting back? I mean, wouldn't it be nice if you said goodbye? I think you should.
Come on, I'm not completely insensitive, you know. Guess I'll catch up with you later.
Yep, I guess so.
Hey, I'll cook dinner for you tonight.
Cook? You're gonna cook me dinner?
Yeah, you'll see. Bye.
Right, bye. Oh, Scotty. 2 whole weeks, eh? Auntie Laura, I didn't know you were here.
Is that a fact?
Right now, money.
Inside pocket of your shoulder bag.
At least it was the last time that she checked.
Yeah, well, you can't be too careful about these things. There's no point in getting there and realizing you've left it behind. Oh, that's right, it's all there. Oh, you don't think I should have taken traveller's checks instead, do you?
Oh, Annie Madge.
It is only Adelaide.
Well, it's all very well for you two to laugh, but I just thought traveller's checks might have been safer.
Mum, just go.
No, that's
Now,
all
the
right.
plane isn't going to wait, though.
Now, you be good. Do you hear me?
Oh, Mum, it's only 2 weeks.
Good
Yes.
luck, Annie Madge.
Thank you, Shane.
Come on.
Yes, all right, I'm coming.
See ya.
What? Oh, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I didn't think she'd ever go.
I'm surprised you didn't go to the airport with her yourself just to make sure that she actually got on the plane.
No, Mum doesn't know. It's good for her. She just needs to be persuaded, that's all.
That's what Hitler said about Poland.
I could use a drink. Do you want one?
Eh?
There's a cask of wine in the fridge. Ray left it here when he was around for dinner. Do you want some?
No, thanks. And neither do you.
Oh, Shane, don't be a nerd. I used to drink all the time when I was at home with Dad.
Yeah, well, you're not with him now.
Don't worry, I know my limit. Just want a glass to relax with before I settle down to study. To freedom. 2 wonderful weeks of it.
To my dearest Bill, with everlasting love.
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Oh, goodness. Oh, Jim, I'm sorry. I was listening to the music and I fell asleep.
There's plenty of time. I'll wait for you in the bar.
You're spoiling me.
No, it's a calculated move. I'm playing my cards right.
Oh, I see. Flowers now. I suppose it'll be wine later on.
It's a definite possibility.
Dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You're not forcing this on the family, are you?
What are you talking about? I think the world of you.
That's how I feel about them.
But you're worried about Helen.
I know she felt I took over a bit.
Ruth, Helen says what she thinks. And since she told me that she couldn't be happy about the way things are working out, I think we should believe her.
I did lie to you all about my money. I know how strongly Paul feels about it.
Oh, Paul's not going to be there tonight. And the rest of us know why you did it, so stop worrying.
All right.
It's a coincidence. Bill's not an uncommon name. There was a mix-up at the florist. You don't believe that? It's the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, what is it, darling?
Nothing.
Why don't you go and watch television?
Gran, why are you so sad?
Who says I'm sad?
I can tell.
How can I be sad when we're going to have a lovely dinner party tonight? Now, why don't you go into the lounge and tidy it up so Ruth will be proud of you?
Okay.
Well, if I don't see to that menu, there won't be a dinner party.
This was a mistake, and I won't let you get upset by it.
can't put a name to it, but I know that handwriting. I've seen it before.
Just a tomato juice, please.
You're right. One tomato juice coming up.
Seems strange having an old hotel like this in the middle of a modern complex.
Well, the owner, Jack Lassiter, he spent most of his life in the bush. He created this place as sort of a monument to his wife. The love of his life.
Bushy with a touch of romance.
Something like that. Hi, Grace.
Hello, Jim.
Okay, Jim, you two know each other?
Yeah, where's Clive?
Oh, his grandfather died. He's gone back to his parents' place. The funeral's tomorrow.
Oh, that's bad news. So you're meeting the locals?
Yes, quite a little community, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm pleased to meet you, Shane. I'm an old friend of Mrs. Daniels, Grace Barnett.
Oh,
enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Tomato juice.
Relaxing after hours?
Meeting a friend, actually. I'm really pleased you turned up, Grace. It's like Christmas for Helen.
Oh, for me too. Friendship's too poor a word for what we had, Helen, Bill, and me. The Three Musketeers, Bill christened us.
Bill was quite a guy.
Oh, he had a talent for making people happy. And an imagination, my word. He planned an outing once, I remember. Helen and I were to know nothing about it. There were flowers for each of us, with a picnic at some place he'd found, with a waterfall. As you said, Jim, he was quite a guy.
They're here. All three of them.
Battle stations.
Sorry we're late.
It's my fault, I'm afraid. You must be psychic because it's perfect timing. Make yourself at home. Grace, chaos as usual.
Lovely chaos after a hotel room.
Here. Thank you for inviting me too, Helen.
I'm glad you accepted. Excuse me.
Oh, Helen's lucky surrounded by her clan. You all get on so well.
Well, only half of them here at the moment. Where's Scott?
Oh, Charlene's cooking him dinner.
Oh?
And then afterwards they're going to settle down to some study.
Robes up.
Oh, charming. So much for adding a little style to the evening, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lucy, back. Bed. Bed.
But Gran, it's too early.
Your grandmother's quite right, Lucy. It's past my bedtime, too.
Since it's a lovely night, why don't I walk you back to Lassiter's?
Oh, I can make my own way.
I began this evening behaving like a gentleman. I intend to finish it the same way.
If you insist.
You coming, Grace?
Grace is staying. We have a lot of ground to cover.
Good night, Helen.
Good
Lovely
night.
to meet you, Grace. Laura, bye-bye, Nikki. Take care of Lucy for me.
I will. Good night.
Good night, sweetheart.
Come on,
Night,
darling,
all.
stop.
Night.
Store night. Good night. Bed.
Good night. Good night.
Oh, they make a very nice couple.
Oh, you haven't changed.
You always were the perfect matchmaker. Strange you didn't make one for yourself.
Being alone has its privileges. After a certain time, you think twice about giving them up.
Grace has always been her own person.
A woman always sets standards. I just never found a man who lived up to mine.
You sure you don't want the light on?
No. I don't want to lose the feeling of that lovely walk home. Haven't been walked home in the moonlight since... well, not for a long time. All right, you can say it.
Say what?
I told you so.
It wasn't so terrible, was it?
Helen's very generous. She's quite a lady.
She just wants me to be happy.
And what will make you happy?
Could say I'm sorry, but I won't because I'd be lying. It's not true.
If I said I wanted you to leave, that wouldn't be true either.
Yeah, well, I've been making a lot of mistakes lately. I don't want to spoil this by making another one, so I'll say goodnight.
Do you remember the policeman?
The one we used to call Constable Plot.
Yes. He stood in the middle of the road with his hand up until
And
we
there was
stopped the
Bill
carriage.
standing
And then
there
he
with a
said-
glass of champagne.
And then he said, the constable said, "Are you aware, sir, that you are in breach of the licensing laws?"
I wonder who bailed us out.
My mother, poor love.
It was a wonderful day.
I told Jim about it earlier. I couldn't remember whose birthday it was.
It was yours.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh, Bill never forgot my birthday, not once.
Bill never forgot anything. I was there too, remember?
Oh, well, more coffee, perhaps.
I don't know why you came back. I don't know what you think you're going to achieve. But I'm giving you fair warning. If you hurt my sister, I'll make you pay for it.
I've not the slightest intention of hurting Helen.
Go home. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Nothing's going to happen. And it's none of your wretched business.
She's my sister. It'll all blow up. I'm no Einstein, but even I can work that one out. Oh, so you're going to be busy? Not much time for socialising.
Oh, I'm sure I'll manage somehow. No more for me, thanks, Helen. I've just remembered a business call. They're phoning the hotel at 11.
11 tonight?
It's from London.
Ah, we girls and our business interests.
Dinner was lovely, Helen.
Thank you.
Bye, Laura. It was nice talking.
What about lunch tomorrow or the day after if you're very busy?
Tomorrow would be lovely.
Good. I'll give you a call.
Till tomorrow. And thanks again, Helen.
It was our pleasure.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. When you used to know Grace in the country, you used to be such great friends. Now what's happened?
Nothing. Why?
I'm not stupid.
Oh, well, you know how it is. You haven't seen someone for a long time. You think you're mates, but when you meet up again, you find you've got nothing in common after all.
Well, why don't you get to know each other again? At least try and make an effort. You know how much I love you both.
I know. Okay. I'll give it a go.
Oh, morning, Shane. Is Charlene in?
Yeah, she is, but she's still asleep. Is it important?
Oh, no, not really. I just want to talk to her about Mum. How come she's sleeping in?
Well, when the cat's away, Auntie Madge is in Adelaide for a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's right, I heard.
Here you are, you little rat. G'day, Shane. How are you? Turn your back for a minute and she's yapping to the neighbours.
Sorry, Mum.
Well, are you all set?
Mum, I really don't think you should be jogging. It's wet and...
Oh, don't talk rot. Best time of the day for it, isn't it, Shane?
Yeah, sure.
Well, let's go then.
See you, bright eyes.
Yeah, tell Charlene I'll catch her later.
Race you to the corner.
Mum, what's wrong?
It's all right. I've been busting my boiler, that's all.
It's an attack, isn't it?
It's a cramp.
Don't make excuses, Mum.
Look, if you're going to make a fuss, Nikki, you can leave me.
All right, I'm sorry. Come on, I'll give you a hand.
I can manage on my own.
And having Grace and Erinsborough, I haven't had so much fun in years.
Just take the weight off now.
What's going on?
Look, I'm as right as rain.
Just sit down,
It's just a cramp, a bit of a twinge in the muscle.
Now, where is it?
Oh, don't, Nikki, please.
Now, I just want to know exactly where it is.
Oh, Nikki, look, will you stop interfering? It's just a cramp. I can cope. You've been driving me nuts for weeks.
Well, I'll just go to the library and get some books for this afternoon then.
Well, that child certainly knows how to make me feel guilty.
Laura, are you all right?
Oh, it's passing. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? But she's as tough as teak, that kid.
Like her mother.
I've always done for myself. Been independent. I need space. I've got to make her see that, God help me.
Well, what do you think? I bought them yesterday, just a touch of self-indulgence.
Oh, they're lovely, sis. I'm pleased to see you spoiling yourself now and again.
I've always loved clothes.
I'm glad you're happy.
Something wrong?
Oh. I've been thinking about Nikki. I was a bit rough on her before, wasn't I?
Now that you mention it.
Oh, Helen. Sometimes this rotten disease is less trouble than she is. When I woke this morning, I saw the sunrise, heard the birds start. It's a lovely feeling being a part of nature. That's how I hope it'll happen. Just a fading back into nature. It probably won't be, I know that. But that's just an idea I cling to. Well, that's what it is ultimately. Just a fading back into nature.
Oh, Nikki will learn. She loves you very much. And she's bright. Talk to her. She's trying very hard.
You're right. Thanks, sis. Well then, which dress for the lunch?
Oh, dear. Too much?
Oh, no, it's great.
Why don't you come too?
Oh, no, thanks. I've got some letters to write. Thanks anyway.
Well, I'd better get on with it.
Hello, Grace Barnett.
It's Laura.
I've been half expecting a call.
I want to see you before you have lunch with Helen today.
All right. How about the old pub? 1 hour?
I'll be there.
You all right, Laura? You seem a little tense.
I'm fine. Thanks.
Nice. G'day, Grace.
Shane.
G'day, Grace. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm sorry if I spoke out of turn last night. I didn't mean to get your ginger up. But I just don't want to see Helen get hurt.
Nor do I.
She'll find out about you and Bill, can't you see that?
I wouldn't have come if I thought there was any risk.
She's already found the flowers on his grave.
She didn't say anything.
She doesn't know who they came from. Not at this stage. But if you ask me, that was a damn stupid thing to do.
I love the man. You've never understood, have you?
No, I haven't.
They were foolish marrying so young. But Helen was my friend, so I accepted it. The three of us stayed close. Then Helen went away and there was a party. Bill and I both had too much to drink and I became too honest. We had that night together, but we knew it couldn't last. Bill loved Helen too much. Then she came back, and there was that. It was over, so I flew off to London. 12,000 miles away. But distance didn't help. Years later, when he died, I cried for days, weeks. So, when Mum was ill, and I had to come back, it seemed an opportunity to visit Helen, my oldest, closest friend, and to lay flowers on the grave of the man I loved.
Very touching. But sooner or later, she's going to put two and two together.
What do you expect me to do?
Leave.
You've got your daughter. What do you know about being lonely?
Nikki was away for years. I know all about being lonely.
I'll think about it. That's all I can promise. I'll think about it.
Between you, me, and the gay post, you look like an accountant. Helen gone?
Yes, she went out to lunch with Grace. You've just missed her. I need a book, excuse me.
Nikki, sit down. I know the effort you're making. Maybe you don't think I do, but you're wrong. And that business this morning, I flew off the handle. I apologise.
So do I. I just want you to take things a bit easier.
No fear. Can't you see how that'd hurt? It'd be like giving up.
Mum, there is no point in pretending you haven't got MS. It could even affect your treatment.
At last we're down to brass tacks. So, perhaps we should discuss your trip overseas to America on the exchange program.
Mum...
All right, we'll leave that one for now. Just try, OK?
I'll try my best. You too?
No worries.
How's the leg?
Oh, not a twinge.
Good.
In fact, it feels so good, I think I'll wander down to the shops and get us something nice for lunch. How about it, eh?
I'll come too. I'll stay here and do some study.
What are you doing here? What happened to your fancy lunch?
Cancelled. There was a message at reception.
Oh.
Grace was called away. Funny she left so sudden. Although this is even harder to explain. Grace's handwriting. I must have seen it 100 times.
Well, what about it?
See for yourself. It's identical. Grace must have left those flowers on Bill's grave.
Oh, Helen. You're jumping to a pretty wild conclusion there, aren't you?
Do you know something about this?
Me? How on earth should I?
Don't tell me I'm imagining it. Grace puts flowers on Bill's grave and conceals it, and she leaves without any explanation. What's going on?
No, I don't know.
I'm not stupid.
She put some flowers on his grave. She was fond of him.
Fond. To my dearest Bill, with everlasting love.
Grace always carried a torch for Bill. You just didn't see it, that's all.
What else is there?
Well, nothing else.
I want to know. Did you speak to Grace?
Yes. Yes, I did. She was very unhappy. Too many sad memories.
Laura, what aren't you telling me?
Well, nothing.
Look, I'm not a child. I want to know. I have a right. Did Grace have an affair with my husband?
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Bill and Grace did have a brief involvement. It was nothing serious. Well, he wanted to know the truth.
It's a lie. It has to be.
Look, it was very brief. You were away. It meant nothing.
Oh, no.
Look, you would never have known if Grace hadn't come blundering back.
How could you know something like this and not tell me?
Oh, Helen, it was years ago.
Why didn't you tell me at the time?
Look, it's not worth getting upset about.
My husband betrays me with my best friend, and it's not worth telling me. I'll never forgive you.
Oh, Helen.
I'll never forgive you, ever.
You know, what we ought to do is really get stuck into this today and then take tomorrow off.
Oh, yeah, it's an official holiday, isn't it?
Yeah, but we should plan something so we don't even think about the exams.
Well, like what?
I know. How about a footy game? A footy.
Good one, Scott. And what are the girls going to do? Sit on the sidelines and knit socks? What about a cricket match?
No, I would never get enough players.
Well, it'd be more chance than if it was footy. The girls will come in on it.
All right, yeah, why not? You're on.
Great.
Hey, what happened to the shopping? I am starving.
I'm sorry, love, I didn't quite get there.
You had another one of those attacks, didn't you? Just sit down, I'll call the doctor.
No, it's nothing like that. It's Helen. I saw her when I was out. We had a bit of a dust-up.
You and Auntie Helen?
Look, it's nothing to bust a boiler over. She's just a bit upset.
Well, she shouldn't take it out on you, especially when she knows how sick you've been.
Look, just let it rest, OK? And if there's any tension around here, well, don't let it worry you, because you've got your HSC to pass.
I'm worried about you, Mum. Tension isn't good for you either.
I'll be OK.
Glad you two are both sitting down. We've had the most unreal idea. Tomorrow's a public holiday, right? We are going to organise a cricket match.
Oh, it sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, but leave me out. I've still got heaps to catch up on.
Oh, Nikki, you're the one that said we should have regular breaks.
Charlene's right. It'll do you good.
Well, OK, maybe you are right.
Listen, we could use it as a fundraiser for the MS Society.
Now, that's a good idea.
Yeah, if we can get sponsors.
Yeah. Do you think Paul would be in it? We could ask him for $200. Do you think that's too much?
No, I reckon he'd go for that. I mean, $200 is nothing to the Daniels Corporation.
Hey, and Ray Murphy's got a factory. I'll ask him to do the same. He'll be in it. Put him in the good books with Mum.
And seeing you two came up with the idea, why don't we add a little bit of extra zing? The Ramseys versus the Robinsons. Paul can sponsor the Robinsons and Ray Murphy the Ramseys.
Great.
Yeah.
But isn't it going to be a bit hard to scratch up two teams?
Nikki, it'll be a cinch.
For you guys, maybe. What about me? There's hardly a Rams in sight.
Well, you better get cracking. Otherwise, the Ramses will be done before the match even gets off the ground.
Is it that serious? I see. No, it's all right, Rosemary. I'll get onto it today. Yeah, you too. Bye.
You look worried. How bad is it?
Oh, Rosemary wants me to do a bit of financial juggling. I have to transfer certain assets to boost areas that are a bit dicey. Of course, it means selling off some of our real estate to liquefy a few assets.
That sounds a bit ominous. Will we get paid this week?
No, it's not that bad. In fact, just to prove it, why don't you let me buy you lunch?
Thanks, but I don't think that's a good idea.
No, serious. The company can afford it, providing we skip the entree, of course.
We did decide to keep things strictly business.
So, we'll talk business. Have a great meal at the same time. I mean, that's okay between friends, isn't it? Daniels Corporation. Yeah, hang on.
Hello? Is he running a temperature? I see. Yeah, I will. Thanks, Mrs. Kirkwood.
What's up?
Sam's not well. Mrs. Kirkwood doesn't think it's anything serious, but I'd like to check on him.
Fair enough. Off you go.
This is what you were afraid would happen when you gave me the job.
Maybe I've just got my priorities a bit better sorted out since then. Go on, take your time.
Thanks, Paul.
That really hit the spot. Thanks, love.
That was great, thanks.
I'm sorry it wasn't more interesting.
Don't worry, it was fine. Would you be able to help us figure out some cricket teams later?
The way I'm going, I'll have to beg baby Sam to join the Ramsey team.
Maybe we should get Mrs. Mangle to umpire.
Oh, Scott, you've got to be
Then I'll ground. No way.
Why?
Oh, Helen.
I wonder if you'd all go outside for a moment. I'd like some peace and quiet.
Graham, we haven't been making that much noise, have we?
Well, you better get cracking anyway if you want to recruit more players. Here. Buy yourself some ice creams or something.
Oh, you guys go on ahead. I'll clear up for Mum.
No, leave it, love.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Graham,
Go along. Please, darling.
you sure?
Yeah.
I might talk to some of the guys from the cricket team, and if they know...
Would you like a cup of tea, Helen?
No, thank you. I think it might be best if you move into Lassiter's for a while.
Oh, Helen. I know you're upset, but why?
I need time to think, and I can do that better if you and Nikki aren't here.
But Nikki's on the brink of her exams. It'll be very distracting for her.
The accommodation is is excellent at Lassiter's. I'm sure Paul will give you a reasonable rate. I don't think the move will trouble Nicky particularly.
Well, if that's the way you want it, I'll go and talk to Paul.
I'm sorry. That's the only way I can cope at the moment.
Mr. Robinson.
Oh, Mrs. Mangle.
Excuse me, but the key to Suite 11 seems to be damaged. We'll need to get a new one cut.
But I gave you a set of master keys.
Yes, but I felt I should have your permission.
Very proper. You have my permission.
Oh, and another thing. Which union should I join?
Union?
Well, it's essential now that I'm working in the hotel business.
Temporarily, Mrs. Mangle, temporarily.
It's still necessary. Other staff members have already mentioned it.
All right, look, leave it with me and I'll give you a phone number later on this afternoon.
Thank you.
Hello, Paul.
All right.
Have you seen Jim?
No, I just got here myself.
Oh, I said I'd meet him here.
Oh, well, is there something I can get you while you're waiting?
No, thanks. But I do have a couple of favours to ask.
Well, try me.
Well, the kids are getting up a cricket match for tomorrow. If we can get a couple of sponsors, it'd be a good fundraiser for the MS Society.
What a great idea. No, it's just going to cost me.
Oh. Does $200 seem too steep?
Nah, not for a good cause like that.
Thanks, Paul. The kids will be thrilled. Maybe I can do you a favour sometime. I'm pretty good in the bar department, so if you're very short-handed...
Well, hang on, I might be able to use you now. Well, Ron wants an hour off to go and see the dentist. You interested?
You bet.
Sure. Well, what's the second one? Favour, I mean.
Well, I was wondering if you might have a spare room for Nicky and me, just for a couple of nights.
Why, is there something wrong at home?
No, I'm just asking at this stage.
Sure, I'll organise a room for you both. But, Laura, what's happened?
Look, nothing. Everything's fine. I'll just go and give Ron the good news.
Yeah, but I don't understand it. It's so unlike Helen to behave this way, and to you of all people.
She's the one we have to worry about. Please, take it easy with her.
To ask you to leave the house, it's just not Helen.
All her life, she's clung to the memory of Bill and the fact that they had such a wonderful marriage. At the moment, her whole world's fallen down around her ears.
But that's not your fault. If Grace hadn't come back...
Just be gentle and understanding. She'll come out of it if we stay off the subject and just give her time.
I'll do my best.
Good afternoon, Mr. Robinson.
Mrs. Mangle?
May I ask what you're doing behind the bar, Mrs. Tennyson?
Well, I'm just helping out. Ron's at the dentist.
Really, how I'm supposed to keep track of the staff in this place, I do not know.
Well, you only have to worry about it till Madge gets back and takes over, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Matt Mitchell is the one who's taking over.
Yes, that's the idea.
Well, I'd like to know how she'll manage. She can't even control her own daughter.
Hey, maybe I should give Greg Matthews a call. He's a real spunk, and if I ask him really nicely...
Oh, look, so you're going to get yourself a test player? Hey, I know, David Turner. Well, why didn't I think of that before? He's a top player.
No, that's not fair.
Well, why not? He's a friend. There's no rules against mates, right?
Scott Robinson, I'm going off you.
Well, you could ask Des. According to him, he was the second Donald Bradman.
Des!
Yep.
He's got 2 left feet.
You're pretty quiet, Nick. What's up?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm just thinking about the exams. I'm a bit worried about history.
All the more reason for the game tomorrow.
It's not exams. It's Gran and your mum, isn't it?
Scott, it's nothing really.
Yeah, well, it didn't look like it to me.
Hey, how about you come back to my place and do some study?
Great. It's a bit hard to concentrate at home.
Catch ya.
Where you going?
Oh, home. I'll come over later.
All right then. See ya. Bye.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm all right.
Gee, Grandpa looks younger than me in that one.
Was that your first date then?
Yes, it was.
Not too bad, was he?
Looks aren't everything.
I just meant you look good together, that's all.
We were good together. At least that's what I always thought.
I'm sorry, Gran. I didn't mean to upset you.
What's wrong?
Well, all those years we trusted each other completely. Oh, I knew he was attractive to other women, but that just made it more wonderful that he loved me.
Of course he loved you. Who wouldn't have?
Then why did he turn to Grace? How could he live with me all those years, living a lie?
He wouldn't have stayed with you if he hadn't wanted to.
But if he still cared, if he knew how much I loved him, why didn't he tell me the truth? I could have forgiven him then. What a laughing stock. That's what hurt so terribly. To think of Laura and Grace pitying me. Watching me live a sham.
Okay, well, how about we sign the transfer papers in the morning? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, mate. We'll talk about the remaining assets then. Yeah. Thanks, Norm. Bye.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Take it
Just slipped out of my hand.
No, there's no harm done. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed you into working quite so soon.
Oh, no, really. It felt good to be doing something useful again.
Yeah, well, just don't overdo it, eh? If you get tired, let me know.
Shane's taken over from the bar.
Oh, good.
Look, I meant what I said before. If you need any help, I'd be happy to do it, so long as I'm in town.
Why, are you thinking of moving?
I'm going back to Charleville in a few days.
Why are you moving out of Dad's if you're going back so soon?
I'd rather not talk about it, Paul.
No, it seems silly to me twice.
Well, Helen can tell you when she's ready.
Auntie Laura, it must be pretty serious if it's made you want to just pack up and leave like this. You're not well. And what about Nikki?
Forget it, Paul, please.
Look, Gran is one of the most reasonable people I know. If you two have had an argument, it's best to talk it through, for all our sakes.
It's not that simple.
All right, then I'll go and ask Gran.
No. I'll explain. But don't say anything to upset Helen.
Thanks, mate. Bye-bye.
May as well forfeit, Charlene. Dave Turner's agreed to play on the Robinson side.
And how did he know you were here?
Well, I tried to phone him earlier, but he was out, so I left your number.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be 20 cents for the use of the phone, thank you.
Getting Dave Turner's worth a lot more than that. Hit a half century last week. It's only the start of the season.
Oh, big deal.
Hey, we're meant to be studying, remember?
I'll get it. Oh, hi. Come in.
Thanks. Oh, Nikki, you're here. That's good.
Oh, well, it's easier to study over here.
I know. But you'll have to finish up now, kiddo. We've got to go home and pack. Paul's fixed us up a room at Lassiter's.
I'm sorry. I've never seen Gran so upset.
It'll sort itself out. Don't worry about it, Scott.
What's going on?
It's just family stuff, that's all.
Oh, okay. If that's the way you want it.
Great news about the cricket match. Paul is going to put up $200.
Hey, that's great.
Oh, I talked Ray Murphy into it too. Same amount.
Oh, good on you. The MS Society get $200 no matter which team wins.
Well, you may as well put your money on the Robinsons. I have just scored the best batsman in the entire school.
Well, how about a bowler? I'm available if you want me.
Oh, Mum, you can't. You're not up to it.
I can last the distance. If Scott will take a chance on me.
Well, I reckon we could always use one more. Welcome aboard.
Cab's here. Oh, I wish you'd change your mind, Laura. I think this is only going to make matters worse.
All that matters is what Helen wants.
I don't think she knows what she wants.
Well, maybe if I'm not around, she'll find that out.
Well, thanks for everything, Uncle Jim. Especially for taking care of Mum.
And this is not saying goodbye. If there's anything you want, anything at all, just pick up the telephone and phone me. Okay? Promise?
Promise.
Don't worry about Helen. I'll look after her.
I know. You're not such a bad bloke, Jim Robinson. Look after yourself. Come on, love.
gone. Does that make you happy?
You too, Mr. Winslow. Okay, thanks again. Bye.
You're going to kill me, right?
Kill you.
I don't blame you. I'm sorry I've been gone all afternoon.
How's Sam?
He's okay.
Fine. That's all I needed to know. What was the problem?
Colic. Every time I turned to leave, he started crying again. And I let you down over lunch.
All right, I'll forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
That you have dinner with me.
I can't, Paul. I mean, I wouldn't like to leave Sam when he's had such a rough day. Anyway, I couldn't find a babysitter now.
Well, who's looking after him now?
Mrs. Kirkwood, but
Fine.
I think...
She can look after him a little bit longer, can't she?
I suppose so.
All right, let's settle down. I'll get you back in plenty of time to look after Sam. You hungry?
Starving.
Good.
I just feel so lousy, Dad. Isn't there something we could do?
Just give her time, Scott. That's all any of us can do.
Yeah, well, I've never seen her this tuned up, that's for sure.
That's why she's going to need us when the time's right.
Hi, guys. What's happening?
Just keep it down, Paul, would you?
Hey?
Just keep it down.
Gran's still upset. Laura and Nicky left a little while ago.
Oh, this is crazy. Are we a family or what? I'm going to talk to her.
Paul?
For her own sake, Dad. If she lets this thing with Laura go on, she'll never be able to forgive herself, will she? Hey, Gran.
Paul?
I've heard what's happened. I can understand how upset you must be.
You obviously know the gory details. I could always rely on Laura for her discretion.
Gran, you can't blame Laura for that. She did what she thought was right. Look, you always told us to face up to things. God knows you spelt it out to me over Terry. I took it as good advice.
You know nothing about the real circumstances.
I know enough to see that you're just feeling sorry for yourself at the moment. Gran, somebody's got to make you stop wallowing in the self-pity.
Paul, that's enough.
Yeah, come on, mate. Hey, back off, all right?
Look, I know what Grandpa did was wrong, but he chose to stay with you. Doesn't that tell you something? It's because Laura loves you that she didn't want you to know, to be hurt.
Paul, just leave her alone, hey?
Gran, I've always looked up to you. I've thought that you had more compassion than anyone that I've ever known. But right now, you're being damned unreasonable. Laura's sick and you've turned her away from her own family. Now, those two wrongs don't make a right, and I think you know that.